Welcome back, everyone, to Life Amplified. Today, Rosie, we're diving into a book that honestly has been a game changer for so many people, myself included. We're talking about Atomic Habits by James Clear.
John, I've been so excited for this episode. Atomic Habits isn't just a book you read, it's a manual you apply. It's like finding the secret cheat code to self-improvement, but it's not actually a cheat code, it's just really smart principles.
Exactly. I remember first picking it up thinking, okay, another habit book, what's new here? But James Clear just frames it in such a clear, actionable way. The core idea that small habits repeated daily create extraordinary results over time, it just clicked for me.
It's so counterintuitive to how we're often taught to think about success, right? We're conditioned to look for the massive, sudden transformation, the aha moment that changes everything overnight. But Clear argues, and I completely agree, that success isn't about one big change. It's about those tiny, almost invisible changes that compound over time, like interest in a bank account.
The compound interest of self-improvement, that's the phrase he uses, and it's brilliant. If you get just 1% better every single day, it doesn't seem like much, but do that for a year and you're 37 times better by the end of it. Conversely, if you get 1% worse, you can see how quickly things can unravel.
It really puts into perspective how our daily choices, no matter how small they seem, are accumulating. It's not just about getting better. It's about avoiding that 1% decline. I mean, think about someone who wants to start exercising. They try to hit the gym for 2 hours every day, burn out in a week, and then feel like a failure. But what if they just committed to 5 minutes of stretching?
Precisely. And that brings us to another huge takeaway from the book, which I think is a paradigm shift for many people. The focus on systems over goals. For so long, I was a goal setter. I had my vision board, my SMART goals, everything. And while goals are important for direction, Clear points out that winners and losers often have the same goals.
That's such a mic drop moment in the book, isn't it? Everyone wants to win a championship or write a bestseller, but what separates the ones who do from the ones who don't are their daily habits, their systems. He says you don't rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems. That hit me hard.
Yeah, it really reframed how I approached productivity and personal development. Instead of just setting a goal like write a book, I started thinking, what system do I need to put in place to become someone who writes regularly? It's a subtle but profound difference. It's about the process, not just the prize.
And that leads us beautifully into the concept of identity-based habits, which I think is just genius. Instead of focusing on what you want to achieve, like I want to run a marathon, you shift to focusing on who you want to become. I am becoming a runner.
That's it. Every small habit you perform becomes a vote for the type of person you want to be. If you get up and put on your running shoes for 5 minutes, even if you don't go for a full run, you're voting for I am a runner. Those votes add up to reshape your self-image, and once your identity shifts, the habits become effortless because they align with who you believe you are.
It's so powerful because it taps into our core motivation. It's not about willpower, it's about aligning your actions with your desired self. If I want to be a healthy person, I automatically make choices that a healthy person would make. I don't need to force myself to eat vegetables. A healthy person just eats vegetables.
And this is where the 4 laws of behavior change come into play, which Clear lays out so clearly. These are the practical tools to actually build those identity-supporting habits. They're simple, but incredibly effective.
Let's break them down. The first one is make it obvious. This is all about environmental design, right? If you want to read more, put a book on your pillow or your desk. If you want to drink more water, keep a water bottle right next to you at all times.
Exactly. Remove the friction. If your running shoes are right by the door, you're more likely to put them on. If you have to dig them out of a closet, that's just another barrier. He talks about habit stacking too, which is great. After I do X, I will do Y. Like after I pour my morning coffee, I will do 5 minutes of meditation.
I love habit stacking. It links a new habit to an existing automatic one, making it so much easier to remember. Then there's make it attractive. This one is all about making the desired behavior appealing. Temptation bundling is a great technique here.
Yes, like I will only listen to my favorite podcast while I'm doing laundry, or I'll only watch that show I love while I'm on the treadmill. You pair something you want to do with something you need to do, making the latter more attractive.
It totally works. It leverages that immediate gratification we all crave, which leads into make it easy. This is where the 2-minute rule comes in, right?
The 2-minute rule is a game changer. So often we get intimidated by the scale of a new habit. I want to write a novel. Well, instead the rule suggests write one sentence. Or read for 30 minutes becomes read one page. The goal isn't to master the habit right away, it's to master showing up. Just get started in under 2 minutes.
It reduces the activation energy so much, it makes it almost impossible to say no. Can I really not read one page? Of course you can. And once you've picked up the book, often you'll find yourself reading for longer anyway. It's about getting over that initial hump.
Absolutely. And the fourth law, make it satisfying. This is crucial because if a habit isn't immediately satisfying, it's hard to stick to. Our brains are wired for instant rewards. This is where habit tracking comes in, or giving yourself small, immediate, healthy rewards.
Yes, like ticking a box on a calendar every time you complete a habit. That visual streak can be incredibly motivating. It creates a small sense of accomplishment and you don't want to break the chain. It's that immediate feedback loop that reinforces the behavior.
And the beauty is, you can reverse these laws to break bad habits. If you want to stop doing something, you make it invisible, make it unattractive, make it difficult, and make it unsatisfying. It's like remove the junk food from your house entirely if you want to eat healthier. Make it hard to access.
Right, if you want to watch less TV, unplug it and put the remote in a drawer in another room. Make it a pain to even start watching. If you want to reduce screen time, turn off notifications on your phone. Make it invisible so you're not constantly being pulled in.
Such simple concepts, but we often overlook them. We try to rely on willpower, which is a finite resource, instead of designing our environment and systems to work for us.
And one of the most comforting aspects of the book, for me, was the acknowledgement that real change is often slow and invisible at first. Clear uses the analogy of an ice cube in a cold room. Nothing seems to happen, nothing, and then suddenly, at 32 degrees Fahrenheit, it melts. That breakthrough moment is the result of consistent effort, not sudden motivation.
Oh, that analogy resonates so much. We often hit that valley of disappointment, where we've been putting in the work but we don't see results. We get discouraged and quit right before the breakthrough. It reminds you to trust the process, trust the compounding.
It's about understanding that progress isn't linear. There will be plateaus. There will be moments where it feels like you're just spinning your wheels. But if you keep showing up, even just 1% better, the cumulative effect will eventually become visible, sometimes dramatically.
And that leads us to the final, incredibly powerful message of the book. You don't need to be perfect, you just need to be consistent. This takes so much pressure off. We don't have to be superheroes every day, we just have to keep showing up.
It's such a relief to hear that, right? We beat ourselves up when we miss a day or stumble, but one missed workout doesn't undo months of effort. It's about getting back on track, not giving up entirely. Small habits may seem insignificant today, but over months and years, they truly shape your identity, your success, and your entire life.
How many times have we started a New Year's resolution with massive, unsustainable goals, only to abandon them by February? Atomic Habits gives us a practical, compassionate, and highly effective roadmap to actually achieving lasting change, not just chasing temporary motivation.
It truly shifts the perspective from what do I need to achieve to what kind of person do I want to be and what tiny daily actions will get me there. It empowers you to see every small choice as a building block.
So if you're out there feeling overwhelmed by big goals or frustrated by past failures, I can't recommend Atomic Habits enough. Start small. Make it obvious, attractive, easy, and satisfying. Focus on your systems, not just your goals, and watch how those tiny improvements compound.
Absolutely. It's not about massive action, it's about tiny improvements repeated every single day. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into one of the most impactful books on personal development, John. This was a fantastic conversation.
My pleasure, Rosie. And to all our listeners, remember, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step, or in this case, a single atomic habit. Keep building, keep improving, and we'll catch you next time on Life Amplified.